Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my friends from around the world. First of all, thank you so much for being here with me. I know your time is valuable and you so chose to spend an hour with us. I'm not sure where you're coming from, but I'm actually in Southern California. I'm actually hanging out with my mom today. So today, what we're going to do is we have a special guest who is going to arrive later. But what we're going to talk about is about these two amazing promotions that are taking place right now. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Voss, and I am an entrepreneur. For so many years, I've been an entrepreneur, and when you're in the world of entrepreneurship, it's not glitz and glamour, right? It's really about you know about making money and making things work. And I've had an amazing journey. There's been a lot of ups and downs, and I've achieved success. I'm not saying this to brag or boast, and I am saying it because when you find a system that's in place and you follow a system, it truly works. So for those of you who are for the first time, sit back and relax. We're going to talk about two amazing promotions that are taking place. These are global promotions. So first of all, what I want to do is I'm going to share my screen with you guys so we get started. All right. So what are we talking about? As I said, two great promotions, right? What these promotions consist of are travel points. Travel points are points you could earn to win free trips around the world. Now, I've been on some of these trips. The best part of these trips that are for me is when you come home, you don't have a credit card bill because the company pays for everything. Not only that, I met some amazing people on my travels. As far as people who are same passions they have for having more in life. Not only that, but we get to share ideas, thoughts, and how we become successful in our businesses. And then we have you could actually win free products. We're not gonna cover all the details, but you get a chance to win free products. There's cash bonuses up to $6,000 just for the bonus part, on top of more money when you enroll other people into your business. It's really about elevating our business to the next level. So what does this all mean? Well, what it all means is, first of all, there's one promotion that's actually, you have only a few more days left. It's called the Ignite Your Prepaid. It started off as a 10-day promotion. It's going to end on May 15th at 11:59 Eastern Standard Time. Now, again, this is not over yet, so you still have some opportunities to take advantage of this promotion. Now, it's Ignite Your Prepaid promotion is it's really about making a smart choice. When you buy products prepaid, for example, to qualify to do business with Jeunesse Global, you buy 60 points worth of product every month. So how this program works is you buy 6 months worth of product at one time. So what happens? You save money on shipping, obviously, right? And then you also receive a free product. Normally, you get one free product, one serum. Now, with this promotion, you actually get a serum, a luminous serum. And I have to tell you a story about the serum product. It's an incredible product. And I'm going to share that testimonial just in a few minutes. And you also get a box of Reserve. Now, Reserve is the number 1 selling product in the world today. And if you decide to do the 9 to 11 month, you actually get 1 bottle of luminous serum, 1 bottle of daily moisturizer complex, and 2 boxes of Reserve. Now, my favorite is a 12-month 12-month package, the 12-month prepaid. For that, what happens is you buy 60 points worth of product each month for 12 months. That's 720 points total, right? When you have 720 points worth of product, which is you qualify for 12 months, that means you don't have to buy anything every single month for 12 months, 1 year, and you can buy more items if you like, but you're qualified. And for that, you get 2 bottles of serum and 3 boxes of Reserve. Now, this is about a $430 worth of products you get for free. This promotion I've never seen a promotion like this. You're going to have to qualify your business anyway for the next year, but why not do it one time where you get to order 12 months worth of product and you get a little over $400 worth of product for free. So remarkable, remarkable promotion. How you find this is you go back to your back office and then you go to smart delivery. On there, there's monthly smart delivery. That's how you find it. And you'll see all the different packages and products. There's packages that are, get you more points. Like, for example, if you look at the Monavie 9 package smart delivery, you achieve 400 CV. And you need total of what, 720 CV, right, to qualify for this promotion. So get back to the person who invited you here or your leader, and they'll explain more details about it. Next, I want to talk about the 2021 Super Sapphire. What does this mean? This means there's a huge global promotion. This is not just in the US, this is all over the world. That means if you join in one of the countries that we have listed here, and I know there's a people from all over the world here today, you can actually enroll others into your business from other parts of the world, and they'll get to participate. Now, this promotion it's already started May 1st, and it ends on June 30th. So you have close to 2 months, you guys. 2 months is a long time to build a business. And what happens now, the 30th, June 30th, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? Make sure you convert the time zones to make sure you qualify for this. Now, you have the opportunity to accumulate new group, personal group volume and advance in rank to Sapphire Executive. And you get to earn a $6,000 plus commission. Not only that, but you also receive the commissions that you normally would receive when you enroll others into your business, correct? Anywhere from $25 to $500 every time somebody joins your team. But this is an added bonus. Okay. Don't leave, as Samson, my buddy Samson says, don't leave any money on the table, right? How do you get to this rank? Well, it's pretty simple. It takes some planning, and it takes some work. Like, what isn't work, right? It does take some planning. So rank up to real Sapphire Executive is how you do that is you personally sponsor 12 people into your business. Okay. How do you do that? Well, you have conversations with people, you invite them to Zoom webinars that we have on Sunday nights, and you could have, you could ask your leader, they'll actually have conversations with your prospect to have them join. When 12 people join and you help them enroll 2 more people into their team. Let's say, for example, you enroll me in the business, right? I joined the business, and then what needs to happen in my teams, I need to just simply enroll 2 people. That's simple. Maybe someone that's going to say yes to me right away, like my mom or my sibling. Right? When they do that, that means you become an executive. When you have 12 executives on your team, then you become a Sapphire Executive. And there are some qualifications for group volume, and we'll talk about that just in a few minutes. Now, to find this, where do we find this? Okay, where you find this? Let me move my screen around here a bit. Where you find this is under, to participate, first of all, what you need to do is you need to go to My Business and go to Distributor Reports. And then what you're going to do is go to the bottom, scroll all the way down, says by clicking here, you are agreeing to participate in Super Sapphire. The reason for that is there's so many emails that go out. So if you're if you're indicating that you are participating, that the office will send you more emails in regards to this, where you are, rank advancements, how many group volume you have. This is really important, right? Once you do that, you get a confirmation and you just select okay, that you decide that you do want to make some extra money. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. It's kind of a silly question. If I ask you how many people would like to get $6,000 more for doing the same job, how many would raise your hand? I'd raise both hands, right? It makes perfect sense. And that's how you join that. Also, Shoot to Sapphire, there's group volume. Group volume means personal group volume. The people that you personally sponsor into the business, when they buy packages or buy individual products, you actually accumulate points. And you could find that by going to your distributor report, and they'll give you all the details. When you go to the Shoot for Sapphire, everything is tracked, so you don't have to keep a track of anything. That's how brilliant this back office system is, and the office is to make it simple for us, right? To track everything. So to Shoot for Sapphire, it started, as I said, May 1st to June 30th. And you go to tools to find out more details about it. You go to tools in your back office. And then when you scroll down, you'll find North America. Okay? Under tools, you go to distributor information. Once you go to distributor information, you select the zone that you live in or the area of the world you live in. So if we take North America, it's going to scroll all the way down to North America, and then you could get more information by going to Wiki. Wiki is that link right there, and then it's going to scroll into the Insider. This is going to tell you about all the promotions that are taking place all around the world. And if you scroll down, you'll find about the Super Sapphire promotion. Now, if you look at this, to earn a bonus up to $6,000 plus commission and accumulate new PGV, personal group volume, advanced rank, advanced to Sapphire Executive. How this works is during this promotional period, new points, okay, not from previous, new points from May 1st to June 30th, when you accumulate 7,500 group volume. Remember, on top of the 12 people that you personally sponsor, and you help them sponsor 2 people, okay? Then what happens is during that process, you're gonna accumulate points. These group volume, when you reach 7,500 group volume, you're actually gonna get a bonus of $3,000. Now, this has never happened before. Before, you had to accumulate all 12 people and then have them to become executives. Not only that, but you had to have 15,000 group volume. Now, if you only have 10,000, you don't get anything. But now this promotion, it makes it very simple. And the company is being very generous. You get 3,000, but once you hit the 15,000 group volume, you earn $6,000 total. So 3,000, another 3,000, accumulative at $6,000, okay? So there's more information about this. Again, the Sapphire Executive, 7,500 points, group personal group volume, and you earn 3,000. And number 2, you become a Sapphire Executive and you earn, then you accumulate 15,000 personal group volume, you earn $6,000 total, okay? 3,000 plus another 3,000, $6,000. Now, this is achievable. People have done it before, and you can too. So now I have a very special guest. Now, he has been a mentor of mine for many years, since the first day I actually have heard about Jeunesse. And this gentleman, I saw him advance through the ranks, but not only that, his lifestyle has changed from driving a certain car to having exotic cars in his garage, beautiful home. He travels the world. More importantly than that, he actually has a heart of gold to share how to create income, how to build a team, how to find, how to discover freedom from other people around the world. And he's one of those kind of guys that are really down to earth. Please help me welcome Double Diamond Director, Mr. Samson Lee.
Hello, boss. Thank you. Thank you so much.
How are you, Samson?
I'm doing good. Hey, great presentation, very clear and simple. So, I'm sure the people will follow up where go back to the office and look for all the details just to make sure. So
I went through it quickly thinking that I was going to run out of time, Samson. I gave you more time. So we'll now I know that you've gone through this program many times with the companies offered, and you've seen so many rank advancements because of this program. And can you share with us how to get there and how important is it to start your run now? Like today is your first day in Jeunesse.
Yeah, sure. Well, as you were speaking, I was looking at all the people on the list. We have people logging in from all over the world.
We do.
Many of the leaders are. So we have some great people online now. Maybe later we can open up to Q&A. We have time.
Yes. Yeah. So everybody, if you have questions, this is a perfect time to ask. Okay, because Samson knows almost everything, and he's been through from when the company first started. He's one of the 5 founding distributors, right? Yeah. He's been there, so he knows every step of the way. He knows how to become successful with this program and beyond. So over to you, Samson.
Well, I mean, I would say, first I want to acknowledge everybody on the webinar right now because of you guys that, the top people in the company, people like me and others, we are always inspired to, keep pushing and working and trying to help you create your success. At the end of the day, our business model is a win-win. But let me tell you, it's definitely more fun making money together. So
that's for sure.
it's different than in my furniture business days with stores and all that. Okay.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Not only
we're
that,
all,
but auction business and everything else you've done, real estate.
yeah. So our business is very unique. I think, if you look at the way the promotions are designed first, with the smart delivery, that's great promotion. Get some free product. And if you need some, and you can order different products and get some free product. Now, the other promotion, the Super Sapphire, the company has run it in the past. This time is a little bit different, but same. If you achieve the rank with certain personal group volume, you can get the bonus. Just there's all those little rules there. Just make sure you comply, and that's it. And with the report already up, it helps a lot, right? So I would say that Sapphire. If you're new, I will speak as if everybody's first time. Okay. So if all of you are new to Jeunesse, if you look at the compensation plan is how we get paid. As you move up the rank, you have the potential to get paid more, right? Of course, it depends on how you and your team is performing. So the higher you go, the more money you can make. Now, if you look at the compensation plan, you have the basic affiliate rank who don't make any money except just orders from a website. Then you have a distributor rank, right? And then what do you have next? Executive, that's when you get qualified when you sponsor one person on the right, a distributor on the right, distributor on the left, then you're qualified to start earning the residual income, the team commission, etc. So then you go from Jade, Pearl, and Sapphire. So those are if you look at the compensation plan, and for those of you who are in business but haven't had a chance to look at the comp plan yet, I would highly suggest that you do that. Because why be in business if you don't know how the money works, right? So we don't, the best way is to go look for it. So you go on the website, you go on top and look for an opportunity, and you look for the financial rewards plan. We'll tell you how to get paid. Now, in a comp plan, as you go up the ranks, there's many ranks, but one of the key ranks is the Sapphire rank. Okay, now, and here's the thing, and I'm going to give you a strategic point of view, but also a practical point of view. The strategic point of view is that to build any business, you need an organization, right? I don't care what kind of business, corporation, self-employment, retail, whatever business, factories, manufacturing, marketing business, you need an organization. You need people, right? So people, in a sense, and this is a word I like to, start using, the people are the brain trust. Okay? The people.
I like that. Brain trust.
People are the brain trust. You, me, all of you out there around the world, you are the brains of the business aside from the company. Okay. Now we are all independent distributors. So here's the thing. See, one thing about business, what I found is that, I used to think, having, a business degree in finance and real estate, that money makes the world go round. To a certain extent, that's true. But before the money comes the people. The people with the ideas, the people with the creativity, the people with the desire, the people with the resources and thoughtfulness and smarts to overcome problems, to grow a business, right? So from a strategic point of view, if you look at the business, what you need to build is an organization, but how can an organization become successful is through leadership. Now, let me tell you, Voss, to be very honest, many years ago, when I had my own furniture business, if you tell me, oh, Samson, you're the owner of these stores, you need to have good leadership to lead the business. At that time, I would say I would have no idea what you're talking about. Leadership is not something, there's no leadership course, at least when I went to college, there's no leadership course. There's no leadership 101, okay? We call it. So what does that have to do with making money? Well, again, if you take from perspective that it's the people that make the business run, and to make it run good, you need a good brain trust of a group of core people or leaders, the drivers of the business. Okay, so leadership is very important. So why I say that? Because that's the strategic point of view. Well, the practical point of view is that in our compensation plan, if you look at the requirements of a Sapphire, you have you have a certain number of people on your team. You have a brain trust of people, and even when you're Sapphire, you need 12 level ones who are each executives. Okay, so you have 12 people on your first line. Under them, they sponsor minimum 2 people each, so that's 24 minimum. Most of the time, it's much more than that because people sponsor more than 2 people, right? So when you do that, you have minimum 36 people in your group. Okay, minimum. Okay, now out of that, if we take, well, some are part-time, a few are full-time, and maybe some are just turning to wholesale customers over time. Well, you want to take that and keep growing, but you have a number of people who are working and building the business, right? So by that time, when you achieve Sapphire, you won't be the only one working, all right? So you are a leader of your group, of your team, all right? So, well, the leadership comes important. So we get a Sapphire, you have a good sizable team as at the beginning, and you want to keep growing that team, right? So the promotion, the Shoot for Sapphire promotion, incentivize people to build their teams, right? To teach people to share more, to teach people to invite to see the product and the opportunity, right? And also at that time, in our business, we have something called duplication. In a traditional business, you would call it scalability, right? To scale up. Well, how our business scale up is through the number of people talking about, getting excited about, working, sharing the opportunity in the products, right? That's called marketing, okay? Telling great stories about, the product and the opportunity or the people that's in it, right? What's so exciting? How can it help, right? So that's the strategic point. Now, the rest of the compensation plan, the next rank above Sapphire is Sapphire 25, 50, Sapphire Elite, which is 100 cycles a month. And then you have Ruby, right? So in Sapphire, you have 3-level matching. Okay, anybody in your level 1, 2, 3, if they cycle, you can also match their income, right? Anywhere from 20 to 30% on your level ones, any number of level ones. And then the second level is 15 and 10. Now, I get excited about that because that's how I know network marketing. Okay, when I first jump in the industry, 15, 16 years ago, it was an idea that, oh, we can get paid if we help other people make money, right? So for me, it's very practical. Now, some of you are thinking, oh, that sounds like a pyramid scheme. Let me tell you, it's not. This is how the world works. For example, in my furniture business, I'm the boss. Then I have a manager at each store, and there might be other salespeople in those stores. So I override of course, the whole company as the owner, but my manager also get a paid percentage if the salespeople produce more. So the manager has incentive to make sure the salespeople produce more or make more money, right? So that is just what 1, 2, 3 levels. You understand? So when people talk about multi-level marketing, all it is a way to pay people. Yeah. Now, here's the thing. If the deeper you can help the people in your team, if they're, you sponsor them, they're your first level, etc., second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever, 20 level, 100 levels down, whatever. You only can't get paid on the 7th level in matching, but your cycles come from infinite levels deep, right? But the idea is this: if you can help the people all the way down to the bottom, your organization automatically become very strong. because they're united in some idea. They're united in how they do the business. They're united when they come on the training and participate. They're united if we have an opportunity, meeting or webinar, they're participating with themselves or their potential, customer or business partner. Okay. So as you go up from Sapphire to Ruby, well, Ruby requires 2 Sapphires in your group in different teams, and then you cycle 200 times a month, then you're Ruby. So then Emerald, the next rank up, is 4 Sapphire legs and 500 cycles, etc. Okay, you keep going up, right? So the comp plan is written very strategically to incentivize people to build Sapphires, to build leadership. That is the very practical thing that a lot of people, they don't realize. Look, there are people who can move a lot of product, okay? But the problem is, well, they don't have any leadership. They're not building with anybody except themselves. They're building very few people. And if that duplicates down, then your group is very small. It can move volume, but very temporary, because after a while, everybody runs out of their immediate contact list, right? You have to keep digging, right? So this plan incentivizes many people in your team to hit Sapphire. Now, if they all go for it, and here's the key to any promotion, is that the more people participating, the more product being sold, the more money people make and you make automatically, right? So it's, like I said before, it's a win-win situation. So you want to make sure that you know the compensation plan, at least minimum up to Sapphire. But for most people, especially at the beginning, what you want to get to in Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, let me tell you something about the compensation plan that we have. So I would say that compared to other companies, right, the title of the rank, they might have the same title or the comparable title, but the money they make, Jeunesse, is much more than them. Okay. Now, what I want to talk about now, though, aside from specific to the promotion, is how to work it right and how to work this business the correct way. Because that's what a lot of people miss, because they don't know any better, or they never make money before, or they never experienced this kind of compensation plan before. And they listen to the wrong people to criticize our comp plan, but actually, those people at the same time have never built the right way. Now, there's a reason why there's so many people who make money in our company. There's so many, so many first-time people, boss. So number one, the secret, it's not really a secret, to building a binary compensation plan. That means a compensation plan where you build 2 teams, okay? And don't worry about which team, left or right team, don't worry. Because at the beginning, I had the question, it's actually pretty irrelevant, okay? So the bigger your team, the more people using the product, the more people promoting the product, the more people selling the product, the more customers you have, automatic, okay? So the more mouths out there talking, that's what marketing is. It increase your marketing power, right? So the way to build a binary compensation plan, number one, is speed. That's actually how the only way to build a binary compensation plan, okay? Especially ours, okay? So I used to think about it, you know what? It's like lighting fires down the line, okay? Anybody I sponsor, they go under me, and then the next person I put, maybe at the other side, next person I put under them, under them, under them, under them. But every time somebody goes under other people, the points roll up the tree, right? They come up. So it's like, if I sponsor a few people, I say, hey, did you see? I put a few people below you today. Oh, did you see how many points you have on one side? It's gonna sit there until you use it up. You know what? Let me help you. You want to share? Want you give me a few names? I'll teach you how to talk to them, and then we get them on the phone. We talk, see if they're open or not, or see if they're interested in the product. So I will work the team like that. So the deeper you go, the more points come up the tree, right? The more people see the points, the more active you are. And if you are on this webinar, you are the driver. You could be the driver. You are the one building, all right? There's no, some people, okay, and let me speak to the people that have maybe, you know, gone through a little ups and downs in the business. Here's the thing. It's normal, number one. But number two, how to get out of that is sponsor somebody new. Once you sponsor somebody new, you open a lot of things, because in our business, there's something called tap root. It's like a tree, you know, a tree has a lot of roots, right? What you want to do is chase all the way down where that root goes. What I mean is, everybody who comes into the business, they have their own set of contacts. They have their own group of people that they know that you don't know, right? And any new person. So the why this business work is because the highest percentage of why well, let's put it this way. The main reason why somebody would join you in the business as either a customer or business partner is that they trust you. And that's from your immediate network. That means the people that you know them by name and they know you by name, right? So different levels of trust depending on the relationship, right? But here's the thing, see, they know people that you don't know. Anybody coming in new in your team, they know people that all of you don't know. And then, and they know people in different countries that you don't know. So if you put in your focus on how to grow that, how to go tap their network, to work with them, to teach them how to do the marketing the correct way, then you never run out of contact. You never run out of contacts. Now, given that, some people out there say, well, I don't know. Well, some people might not give me the contact. Well, why wouldn't they? Ask the question, right? Remember, one of the keys to success is what? Ask questions. Why wouldn't they? Oh, maybe they just want to be a consumer. Well, warm up to them a little bit, share with them the possibilities. Share with them your story while you're in it. Inspire them. See, here's the thing. It's one thing when we tell people what to do. It's another when they say it themselves that they will do it. So what you want to do is, instead of telling people what to do, you want to inspire them to take action through your own story, through the inspirational stories of other people. Well, how it has helped them, maybe the product, or how the opportunity has helped them, right? So this way, people will start getting out of their box, their own thinking. Get out of that box. They're trapped in the box, right?
Or out of their own head, right?
That's
For the
right.
most part.
That's right. Being inspired, the word inspire means in spirit. Yeah. Okay. So that's out of our physical, right? It's ideas and different things. And so inspire other people to take action. So I would say that maybe I just cut it short here because I want to see, let you talk a little bit, Voss. But to work the promotion correctly, you want to work the business correctly. And these promotions are add-on to encourage everybody, you and your team, to have the right behavior, to learn the right behavior, to learn the right way to do the business. Okay, now, and the last thing I would say is, you got to make sure you work with people who are proven, okay, that are out there working, all right, that are really paying the dues. Everybody's going up and down, and that's good. You know why? If we never hit the bottom or go down, how can we help other people later to overcome that mindset? Right? Don't you agree, Voss?
I totally agree. Totally agree. Because I think a lot of time, if you don't have the belief in what you're doing, how can we convince other people, right? And it's not really about convincing when we're talking about their life. I think what happens for the most part is I have made this mistake also, Samson. Oh, I know what Samson wants. He wants more money. He wants this and that. Samson may not want all that. He may want a collection of watches, that he keeps in a safe. So it's really about finding out what that importance is for the other person and have that belief that it's possible for them.
That's very important. So what we want to do here with this promotion, the Super Sapphire, is 2 months. So everybody from now has to end up till June 30th, right? So it gives you time to do that. Now, if I was going to be aggressive, making money, let's talk about making money for a second, okay? So I would talk to as many people as possible. Now, I'm not going to wait till June 30th. Okay, so don't wait to the last minute. The faster you do it, the better. And here's why. Remember when I talked about the binary, the two teams? The key is speed. If you, as a leader, were able to achieve the promotion and win the 3,000 or 6,000 by the end of May, the people on your team, they will know that it's doable.
Yes.
And they're excited about it. And then they're going to ask, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do? And you teach them the duplicatable process that you did. You share with them how hard you worked, what it took you to get there, and then get your hands dirty, work with them to do it. You see? Now, that is beautiful, because that's how, if you are stuck, if you feel, okay, it's never the reality, but if we feel that we are stuck in our business, you know what can change? Tomorrow can change. Now can change. It's every second moving forward in time that you can change a reality. You can change that feeling, get to work. Because the faster you build it, the faster your team. So we have a saying, the speed of the team is the speed of the leader. Like, you know, often our good friend, Double Diamond Yvonne Yen, she talk about, you know, she coming from the financial insurance background. She talk about the 315. You talk to 3 people a day, you know, get 3 appointments a day. 5 days a week is 15 appointments. Okay, so put them in the funnel, you line them up, and you set up the appointments to do the meeting, either maybe face to face or on Zoom or WhatsApp or FaceTime, etc., to talk about, you know, the opportunity or the product, right? To share, right? Now, that's not set in stone, folks. When I started with some of the people in Malaysia, and some of you are online right now, it was like 525. 5 appointments for day for everybody, and then in 5 days, 25 appointments. That's huge. Or you can even go faster than that. You can go 10 appointments a day, and so that is 50 appointments a week for 5 days a week. It's really up to you. It's really up to you, because a lot of that is, look, one of the biggest reasons why people don't succeed, they have a preconception of how this business should be, but the reality could be completely different. So what I mean is, we only limit what we can do with our own thinking. You see, like when I first started industry, I was like, you know what? I gotta talk to at least 5 people a day. I didn't say 5 appointments, talk to 5 people a day, part-time. But I could have talked to 10. It wouldn't have taken me, you know, maybe an hour or 2 hours the most, right? Talking with 10, I might get 2 appointments or 3 appointments out of that, you know? So then you think, if you really treat it like a job, if you treat it like a desk job, 8 hours a day, if you are able to talk to 5 people an hour, that's 40 people a day you can share with. Out of that, I guarantee you're going to get 5 to 10 appointments a day lined up. Okay, so that are some of the possibilities. And Voss, I mean, I would say that, you know, some of the leaders are online, they know, because that's how we worked it in the past, is that I would get to a country. For example, I would fly to Asia all the time. I just want to give an example what the possibility is. It's nothing to brag, but this was how we worked the business. So you know, I would fly like a midnight flight from Los Angeles, right, LAX, stop over at Taiwan. It's like 5 or 6 in the morning. I might fly to Singapore or Malaysia, for example. I would take another flight there. I would get there around noon, all right? And then they pick me up and we're having meetings in the car already, talking about what's happening with the team, how everybody is doing. Okay, so who are we gonna see? We might stop somewhere for lunch. Good food in Asia, trust me, okay? So we stop there, maybe a few other people come, we eat and talk at the same time, having a meeting, okay? That's before I check in the hotel. So maybe about 2 or 3 o'clock, then you get to the hotel, I check in, maybe just take a quick shower, meeting at like 1 hour later, right away. And then depending on what kind of meeting, okay, it could be maybe I meet with just a few people at a time, maybe a half an hour at a time. I might have 4 or 5 appointments. And then by 6:30 or 7 p.m., we have an event. All right. So between maybe half an hour in between those small meetings, half an hour meetings, grab something to eat real quick downstairs at the hotel cafe. Boom, the meeting's at that hotel or another hotel. Go there, do the meeting, and then after the meeting, have another meeting, maybe 2 or 3 more meetings with key leaders, all up until maybe 11 or 12 at night. And then go back to the hotel room, take a shower. Next morning, 7 a.m. or 8 a.m., breakfast, meeting again right away, right? And maybe if for example, if in Singapore, Malaysia, for example, they have an office there, right? So I would have meetings maybe for breakfast, maybe 8 to 9, go back, change, go to the office maybe 10 or 11, have a training, maybe 1 hour or 2 hour, and then lunch, and then maybe next, and then time to go to another country, maybe a flight later in the afternoon, boom, another country. Folks, I don't tell the story to brag, but that's how we work the business. I mean, we jammed in every single minute work in the business. So
I think that's when.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to cut in, Samson, but what I'm hearing is that what you're doing is what other people are not willing to do.
Well, boss. Yeah,
because
here's the thing. I'm not sure if that they're not willing to do it. They didn't realize how it could be.
Yes. I changed my yes.
I think a lot of people are willing to do it, but they're just not doing it because they don't know.
Yes,
right?
the vision. Yeah, having the vision. Like today, where Jeanette is, I mean, there's so many tools, so many promotions, so much money out there. Unlike when you started in the beginning, when day one, and having that vision with the support of Kim and all the other leaders there, you saw what was possible. I think a lot of people don't see the possibility. They see as people saying no, or the frustration part, when they're frustrated by talking to 1 or 2 people. You're talking about talking to hundreds of people, and not just 1 or 2 people, and saying, I'm done with this. Right? You're talking about just diligently speaking to people. Because I truly believe, Samson, if they hear what you're saying, what's possible for their life, like to have an extraordinary life for the rest of their life, if they really understand it, they'll be like, okay, I'm in. Just like I did when I first saw, when you spoke on at that hotel, you were talking about 2 products. And then Kim came up and spoke about the compensation plan. I already said before you were done, Samson, I already told myself I'm in. Because I saw there was something there. And again, it's having that vision. I saw the room was full of people. I really believe that if you understand how by taking the steps, like taking advantage of these promotions, the smart delivery program, as well as the Sapphire promotion, when you take advantage, I think people start believing, oh, wow. Like you said, if one person achieves the $6,000 or 3,000 and the 6,000, then it becomes possible for people to get there. For example,
exactly.
Yeah. For example, the story about Roger Bannister, who broke the 3-minute mile, right? There was, prior to that, no one was able to run faster. But once he did,
3 minute or 4 minute?
4 minute. I'm sorry, not 3 minutes. So when there was nobody that broke the 4-minute mile record to run a mile in 4 minutes till Roger Bannister. After that, Samson, there was so many people from all over the place achieve the 4-minute mile. And that's because they believe if they can do it, I could do it too. And I think a lot of the times in the same thing in this business, if they could do it, why can't I? I'm the same way. All I have to do is put the work in. I think that's what people are missing. And understanding that it's not just about one or two people that you speak to, they say no to you. Because if they understand what they're saying no to, they wouldn't say no.
Yeah. I mean, you know, as you know, like me, I'm like most people. You know, before I realized how it could be, okay, I was still within my own head, right? My own thinking, right? I mean, that's why it took the first 2.5, 3 years in the industry to get rid of some of that. Until when I started, you know, our project here, the last 11 years, it even opened my eyes more than ever before. Plus, it really showed me how, you know, through our business and our business partners around the world, what people are willing to do to focus, to work hard, just invest their time and energy into something that can literally, they saw that it can change their family's life. And many did send their kids to college, you know, bought new homes, bought new cars, traveled the world, you know, help other people, donate a lot of money to charity, a lot, right? They didn't even know how people can come together with different background, different culture within a common cause, common business on a common platform to do some amazing stuff to spread the positive message around the world. So work in the business, the promotion is very important because, again, number one, speed is how we build a business the right way. Okay. Number two, don't wait for it. You know, like I know there are leaders who wait to build some momentum to run for a rank. I would never advise that. I would say run for the rank every month. Right? I mean, some people don't know that, right? You know what? Get started. This one, if not Sapphire, get to Jade. If not Jade, Pearl. Okay? Like this promotion, you have May and June. So by the end of May, try to get to Jade or Pearl. So then you can focus, you know, May to June, at the end of May to June, all of June, run for Sapphire. All right? And you want to achieve that before June 30th. You know, so you can have some extra at the end of the month. Give you some
extra grade is always
extra
good.
means, but extra not only money, but more new people, more excited people in your business coming. July, August, it's a run toward Expo in September. That's how the business runs. That's how the cycle. So July and August, the company already planned it out to help all of us rank advance toward Expo. So I can't tell you what it is yet, but they already.
No, I was going to call you and ask you.
Yeah.
I guess you're not.
But here's the thing. See, I mean, I have worked with a lot of the people on the webinar, at least a lot of the key leaders. A promotion is not like one thing and that's it. You got to look at it as a time and a tool to build momentum in your team. Even if you don't achieve the Sapphire rank, but if you only short like, you know, a couple of executives to become Sapphire, I would go all out. Number one, it proves to yourself what you are made of, your own potential. And I have seen some miracles, okay? I've seen people achieve Sapphire in a week. I'm floored. Like, I could never do that, but they did it. They worked their butt off. I never did that. But I mean, that's what's possible. But you don't know what I know. What's coming in July and August. Oh, you guys going to be excited about that. So if you build it now, you're going to have more momentum to achieve more in July and August. Just trust me on that because it's coming.
Now, Samson, I want you to share that story about the lady who kept bringing people. All of a sudden, she just grew her business so fast. Like, you were even stopping saying, I don't know if you're going to make that much money. Can you share that story? Because that's really empowering to hear that.
Do you remember who it was?
I don't.
Okay. All right. So anyway, it's a common name, and you know, some people know, some people don't. But you know, I remember, you know, we were having those weekly meetings. Okay, and I noticed this lady that shows up all the time. Her name was Joyce. No, do you remember yet? Okay.
Yeah.
So she did all kinds of, when I talked to her, I got to know her. She did all kind of business. She was in insurance. She was in real estate. She was all in different things, right? I see her show up. And I see her show up, and sometimes she has people, but most of the time she has nobody. But she shows up, right? So I see her, oh, I'm just like, in my heart, I'm just saying, oh, wow, you know, she's so dedicated. I really hope that one day that she can be successful. All right. So then, you know, we all got busy with the other teams, and, you know, at that time I was traveling a lot, so I didn't attend every meeting, but anytime I was there, she was there, right? So, but a few years later, all of a sudden she made to Emerald. Like, I said, what happened?
Yeah.
Like, it was just like that. It seemed like just like that. It took her like a couple of years after that. So it's amazing. And she was just like us, just average people. So look, folks, you don't know if you have it in you or not, but trust me, we know you have it in you. Success is an inside job. You know, why is self-development better? How to develop ourselves to be limitless, almost limitless. And you know what, any thought that you have, if you're struggling in the business, ask yourself, is that a limiting belief? Is that a limiting thought? Right? You set your own limits. Be careful what you do. Like Les Brown, you know, our favorite mentor, you know, he says, most people fail not because they did not set goals. Most people fail because they set the goals too low and they hit it.
And nothing more to look forward to.
Yeah, pretty profound, right?
Yes.
But it's true.
Yeah.
That's true. You know, like, I have done well, but I could never imagine the life of somebody who's a billionaire or somebody who has a few hundred million, right? It's so far out to me. It seems so foreign, right? But who limit? I only limit myself from not achieving that, right? So we all limit ourselves to certain, you know, we all have self-limiting beliefs and habits. And, you know, I mean, a lot of that, it is something I see from maybe when we were young. We learned that at school. You can do this, but you cannot do this. You can do this, but you cannot do this. And we just learn to obey, and to certain limitation. But as an entrepreneur, and as you can see, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, a lot of people, they didn't really finish college. Well, I don't know about Elon Musk, but you got to set your mind so there's no limit, right? And I see, not that anybody is educated or not educated, but the more educated we are, the more educated we're trained to do a job. Not that we're not smart. We all are smart, but we're trained to look at things from in a way where we're trying to define and understand things. But by trying to understand and defining things, we also automatically set limitations. And that's the thing. So to do the promotion the right way, don't set any limits, rather set some goals, plus another 10 to 20%. If you set a goal to talk to 10 people a day, talk to 12 or 13. Stretch a little bit, right? If you set your goal to make 1,000 this month, why not 1,500? Why 1,000? Right? So just stretch a little bit. And you know what? After you do that repeatedly, you realize that, you know what? You could be limitless. And that's how it is. That's how people can achieve the success. So I would say, you know, from the promotion that you described, you know, Super Sapphire, there is no limit. You know, you can do it as fast as you want, or as slow as you want, or not do it at all. I don't know anybody on this webinar who would say to themselves, I would never do it. Why, right?
Yeah.
Go for it. If you're going to go for it, you know what? Have some courage. Go all out. You never know what's going to happen. Okay?
And again, these by the way, I forgot to mention, Samson, about the Sapphire. I mean, the promotion that ends in 2 days. That there's extra additional points that you could earn also. So if you haven't purchased your smart delivery package, go out there get the 1 year package, because there's a lot of points involved also in that. So ask your leader and they'll tell you more about that.
Yeah. So now, is anybody have questions? Maybe we have only 5 minutes left. Oh
Few
my
minutes
God.
left.
Yeah.
Let me
Any
open up
questions
the
out there
chat.
from
Okay.
all around the world?
We have a lot of people from today from all over the world, Samson.
I know. Did I explain it so well that there are no questions?
Yeah, from Canada, Philippines, Australia, Texas, obviously, the country of Texas, Malaysia, Perth, obviously LA.
You're welcome, Nargis. Nargis says on the chat, this training was so powerful. Well, Nargis, Nargis herself is a teacher, and a lot of respect. The teachers can be the best students. So it is the mind opening all the time. That's what happened to all of us in the business over time. So yeah.
Another thing I want to bring up is when you talked about Joyce, how one person all of a sudden she starts, all of a sudden she just becomes a sapphire, an emerald all of a sudden, right? And I want to share another story similar to that, since there's no questions at the moment. I told a story about this one lady who I met when I first started. She was always at the meeting. She's always at the meeting. Sometimes people show up, and she shared with me a number of times, "Oh, I'm so frustrated. Nobody's coming. Nobody's showing up." Right? All of a sudden, there's somebody that showed up in her team. From that, another person showed up. She became a double diamond. I was like, "What? I can't believe this!" Right? And then, Samson, I have to tell you, a few weeks ago, Nargis, my friend Nargis, she took me to a Persian grocery store, and we were walking around. Everybody has masks on, and I see this one Asian lady. I look at her, Jenny. It was Jenny. Jenny
Cho?
Yeah, Jenny Cho. Yeah. And I was telling Nargis, this is a person who I've been telling you about. Again, it's one person away from an explosion. You always talk about that, Samson.
Well, I tell you the real story offline.
Okay.
Yes, double diamond. It's amazing.
Yeah. So pretty remarkable.
Yeah. So we're always one, like you said, Raj, you said it right. We're always one person away from explosion. You don't know who will come into your business next. You don't know what's going to happen next, because tomorrow is unpredictable. It's like the quantum field, it's like quantum physics. There are infinite number of possibilities. You just need to tap in that. You just need to believe in it, because if you are within your own mindset, you're not tapping into the quantum, the possibilities. When people say the word impossible, it actually says, I am possible. It's actually the truth. Nobody is determined. For example, even genetics, even science, our DNA does not determine our ultimate outcome. There's something called epigenetics now, where the environment influences how we are, how your genes turn on and off. Nothing is, you can change it, but you have to tap in that field. You have to be open to that. So I would say that, know the possibility, go all out, challenge yourself. What do you have to lose? What, a little pride? Come on. Would you like to have low pride or a little bit of money?
I think that's perfect that you said that, Samson. It's really about, us looking good, right? Oh, I can't look bad for them. What would they think about me? Well, what if they say no to me? So all those limiting beliefs, all the concerns and considerations we have, it actually stops us from moving forward. And you said the perfect example, how our childhood has made us who we are today, because we're living from that past experience.
That's right.
And it's, again, concerns, considerations aside. That's what's going to make it.
Lars, that's an incredible point, because one of the things is that we grow up learning or wanting to be accepted, to be loved. But let me tell you, some of the most successful people in the world I know, they don't really care, because they know how life is, So either you live your life like you want it to, or you live your life according to somebody else's wants. So it's up to you. Good. And
so you get to determine today, people get to determine today if they want to live their life the way they want, or they want to live for other people.
Yeah. So same thing, in the promotion, you can determine what you want, or you can determine from the nagging of what other people want. Okay.
Yes,
So,
yes.
all right.
Wow, Samson, this has been an amazing show today. I loved the stories that you shared and how important this promotion is. Because again, Samson, I've never seen so many promotions take place. And I know you have so much information about what's next. I think we're just gearing up, like you said, the traction, and it's gonna get bigger, bigger, bigger. So
yeah, so just so I leave it out there, okay? I cannot tell you what's gonna happen, but this promotion sets up your success in the next May and June will set up your success in July and August and September. So this is the time. This is the time. All right.
Thank you, Samson. I want to thank everyone else for being here.
Thank you, everybody from around the world. Take care. Love you all. Stay safe and stay healthy.
Take care. Bye-bye.
If you see something for yourself, get back to the person who shared this video with you. And don't forget to subscribe to the official USGS YouTube channel to receive future videos.